You know what? Motivational videos, they keep on telling us to be consistent this, consistent that, but they never actually tell us on how to actually be consistent on a daily basis. It's like, they're telling us to, yeah, show up every single day. How? Go figure it out yourself. Not saying that I hate motivational videos, but I think it's just gonna be better if they actually tell us on how to actually be consistent at doing something. So that's why this is gonna be a really practical, straight to the point guide on how you can actually be consistent at doing your positive things, exercising, studying, practicing your art, anything. So this is January 3rd, 2025, and this is gonna be the 179 consistently helping people build consistency. Hi, my name is Laksana, just an average person who is also struggling and been documenting my own consistency journey online for hundreds of days. And I'm here to share a practical guide on how you can actually be consistent at doing your stuff. But firstly, I want to say thank you. Thank you for actually caring about your life. Because if you actually want to change your life to the better through implementing some positive things consistently, I actually really do appreciate that, right? So I'm gonna begin this video with a story, an example, right? So here's the example. I can be doing 100 push-ups today, but still feel like I'm not doing enough. Why? Because yesterday I did 200 push-ups. Okay, so this is a really common problem that we have, right? I say, if we want to be consistent at doing something, we want to be consistent at doing something, but we don't have a clear bare minimum. We don't have a clear daily minimum target. So we only like do as much exercise that we want, do as much studying as we want, but we have no clear target. This is problematic. Why? Because when we just like when we don't have a clear bare minimum, the only bare minimum that we're gonna be comparing to is our yesterday. And just like my story, I can feel like even though I'm doing so many push-ups, like 100 push-ups, I can still feel like I'm not doing enough because yesterday I did 200 push-ups. This is really, really problematic. Why? Because, you know, when I don't have a clear bare minimum and I just like do as much as I can on that particular day and I compare it to my yesterday results, and my yesterday results are bigger, are like is way is more, I did more repetitions. I'm gonna be like I'm gonna be questioning my own discipline, my own consistency, my own commitment, right? Am I really serious about doing this push-ups thing? Because I keep on decreasing the numbers. 2 days later, 2 days ago, I did 300. Yesterday I did 200. Today I only 100. Right? When actually like doing 100 push-up is really, really it takes really, really much effort, right? But the problem here, because I don't have a clear bare minimum, I keep on comparing it to my yesterday self. But keep in mind that my yesterday self, it got different motivation, different schedule, also like different energy, right? Different business. So actually, like comparing it to my yesterday self, it's not going to be a good comparison. It's not going to be a good, a good standard, because maybe yesterday is Sunday and I don't have a lot of things to do, and today is Monday, and I got to go to school. I need to do my homework and stuff, and I'm really, really exhausted. And I still did my push-ups, but it's not as much as yesterday, right? And actually, if you think of it, like doing 100 push-ups is really, really big. But when I don't have a clear bare minimum, I keep on comparing it to my yesterday self, and I keep on questioning my own discipline. So the thing that we're going to be doing here is to prevent this kind of thing happening, is to create a clear bare minimum. Okay, create a clear bare minimum. So we don't have to set the bare minimum really, really up, up high there. We need to set a clear bare minimum that is not way too easy that we don't feel like we are progressing at all, and also not that hard that we feel like it's something unrealistic. We need to be setting the bare minimum as something that we could realistically achieve, even on the days when, like let's say we are busy, we are, like we are got a lot of things like homework to do and stuff. So maybe for me, I don't know for you, right? For example, for me, I'm gonna be setting the bare minimum of doing 20 push-ups on a daily basis, right? That way, doing 20 push-ups is not something that's too easy, that I don't feel like I'm not progressing at all. And also, it's not going to be something that's way too hard, that I feel like it's something unrealistic. Okay, so why it's gonna be good when we just frame things this way? Okay, so comparatively, when we have a clear bare minimum, we're gonna be having, like the thought of what is considered to be enough, right? What is considered to be enough? We set the daily bare minimum at 20 push-ups. We actually did the 20 push-ups. We can actually say that, oh yeah, I have done my thing. I have done the thing that I say that I'm gonna be doing, 20 push-ups, right? And notice that when we say the bare minimum is 20 push-ups, it doesn't mean that we can only do 20 push-ups in a day. That's only the bare minimum. We can do 40 push-ups, we can do 50 push-ups, we can do 100 push-ups, but the bare minimum is 20 push-ups. So 20 push-ups is the thing that we consider as enough. Okay? So there's gonna be a mindset shift, right? Instead of just comparing it to our yesterday self, we're gonna be like instead of just having the thought of, oh, you know what, I only did 100 today, yesterday I did 200, and like 2 days ago I did 300. We're gonna be having the mindset shift of, oh, you know what, today I did enough, yesterday I did enough plus 20 push-ups, and 2 days ago I did, you know, I also did enough plus 50 push-ups, for example, right? And that's okay. Why? Because at least I'm still doing the bare minimum, the thing that I say that I'm gonna be doing on a daily basis. Okay. So, and also we are acknowledging the fact that we got different schedules, we got different, energy level, we got different, like business on a daily basis. Okay. So like comparing our result on a Sunday versus comparing our result in a Monday is going to be different. Okay, so we are acknowledging that thing. Okay, and also some of you guys might argue, but I don't want to just like stuck in like the bare minimum of doing 20 push-ups. I want to increase. Well, yes, but like uh increasing is great. Okay, and some of you guys, like the problem with most of us, right? We want to start big. We want to start really, really massive in the beginning. We want to start with 100 push-ups. We want to start with 200 push-ups. And notice that, not saying that this is impossible, but I think it's just going to be way more realistic if we set the bare minimum at, like at a pretty low and easy level, and then we gradually increase that thing. Okay, so why is this good? Like here's the thing. As I've mentioned before, we got different schedules every single day. We got a different energy level every single day, and when we just like start it at a really high level, like 100 push-ups every single day or 200 push-ups every single day, you know, maybe on the day when we start that exercising routine, it's, we can actually do it. But the next day, when the motivation is gone, when we got different schedules, when it's Monday, when we got different business, it's going to be really unrealistic to achieve the 100 push-ups. Meanwhile, when we just set it at a pretty, at a pretty low, but, like not that low level, like 20 push-ups, we can actually like build the momentum first, right? It is something that is really achievable on a daily basis. 20 push-ups, 20 push-ups, 20 push-ups, 20 push-ups. And when we, like have been doing this thing, let's say the 20 push-ups thing for the past 7 days, we're going to be having some sense of confidence. We're going to be thinking like, oh, you know what? I have been fulfilling my own personal target for the past 7 days. Guess what? I'm also going to be fulfilling it at the 8th day, on the 9th day, on the 10th day, and so on and so on. And when we want to increase the bare minimum, right, we're going to be also having the confidence, because we're going to be like, you see, like when we want to increase it from 20 to 25, we are going to be thinking like, oh, you know what? It's only like 5 plus than my usual target, right? I only need to increase 5 push-ups, right? And I have actually like proven like that I have actually, like made it like for the past 7 days. I've been consistently hitting 20 push-ups. Adding 5 more would not be that much of a mess. Okay, so that's how setting a bare minimum, a clear bare minimum, could actually help us on being consistent. That's it from me for today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Goodbye.